one of the things we noticed here in Austria is really interesting, because what we see in a lot of people is they have all of these, like you could say, percolating like emotions, but there's this real austere, like I don't have that feeling, while at the same time they're projecting it out, and a lot of times in rage, like. And so it's really interesting when you feel people here. There's obviously quite a lot of suppression that's happened over their lives for lots of different reasons, and what happens is they have these sort of things they would like to express, but feel they're not allowed to in polite society to express them, and the result of that is that they all get projected, but nobody admits to it. So we're at the shopping centre, Mary and I are just getting some fruit, and the lady behind us is sort of pushing our gear out of the way and putting her stuff down. We're in front of her in the line, by the way, and she's pushing it away, getting her stuff, and she says to me, "It's too heavy to carry." And I'm going, "No, that's not why you're doing this." You can feel in her this, get out of my way, get out of my way. This feeling coming out of her, which she not owning up to. Yeah, and then the checkout operator is going clonk, 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 clonk with the gear. And it's like, pack faster, but she's not saying it. It's like, she's just piling it on, like, she can see we're trying to pack as fast. There's two of us trying to pack as fast as we can, and she's still piling it on. Like whoa, 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 and it's like, and it's things, and making it harder for us to actually pack faster. And this all happened in one checkout line, and we're going, wow, there's all this projected stuff, but they're not even allowed to say it. That's how suppressed it is. It's not. I'm not allowed to even say, get a move on, If it was me in the checkout, if I felt that way, which I never would, but if I did, I'd say, get a move on, I'd voice it at least, But there's so much, all of this hidden stuff going on, and yet, and you're feeling it, because you can feel it, right? When you're in the checkout and this operator's going like this, and you're trying to pack it fast, and she's got all this stuff going, and she's looking at you like, you can feel it. But so there is an actual transaction going on at the soul level, feeling-wise, emotion, getting transmitted from her soul to yours, and if you accept it, I worked out, just smiled at Mary and said, wow, that was pretty interesting experience at our first checkout at it was just a shop down here in Innsbruck.
No, it wasn't. It
wasn't?
was at Tyrrell, was it?
Oh, it was Tyrrell, sorry.
Not Tyrrell.
Where you guys are. Where are you?
Iglis.
Yeah. Anyway, it was that. It was this. What was the brand of the shop? Spa. That's right. Anyway,
now we've dubbed them in on the.
It doesn't matter what shop really, but it was just like the guys recommended we go and get some fruit and veg. It was our first day we arrived here, and we just caught up with Alex and Olga just so we could touch bases and everything, and went to get the food, and it's like taste of Austria in emotion, and it's not unique to Austria, obviously, is it? But something like that is very rare to happen in Australia, interesting enough. So the reason for that is that each culture has its own problems, right? In Australia, it's like, check that one, check that one, talk, check that one. A bit more relaxed, right? And many of you would say, far too relaxed. And that's because each culture has its own emotional injuries. In Australia, there's a bit of, fair bit of, I don't really care about much, and that tends to be pregnant in everything everybody does. So, but these are emotional expressions occurring without even voicing them, is my point.